Welcome to the Friday Value video, and this is the last part in a 4-part series on back pain, and I hope that this has really provided some value to you. So many people don't know any of this information, and I think it's so important that you do, so that you can make a more informed decision and have improved outcomes. So last week, I mentioned that I was going to cover some detail about self-care techniques, self-care methods that you can use to alleviate yourself of pain. Now, you see here dietary excellence, and I have this at the bottom when ideally it should be at the top. I teach on this extensively. Many of my value videos have taught on improved circulation and lumbar artery disease and all kinds of topics on the right way to nourish your body that does not promote chronic pain or impaired circulation or harm to your health overall. So I'm not going to go into that today, and it's why I put it at the bottom here. But please know that this can be huge. I've known people who've alleviated pain just by changing how they nourish their body. So please learn more. Check out my other Friday Value videos and make sure you haven't missed that all-important information. But for this part, I'm going to focus on these 3 methods, and we're going to start with the move without pain. Now, 3-plane movement is critical for healthy function. A lot of people have 3-plane movement dysfunction, which means they're struggling in movement in 1 or more planes of motion. We move in 3 planes of motion. We move forward and back, we move sideways, and we rotate, we turn. And a lot of the times people have an issue in a major body area that cannot flex forward or cannot rotate left or cannot side bend right. And so because of that, they're compensating, they're in pain, they have chronic conditions going on, and they're seen as a body part instead of a whole person when they walk through the door. And so the person who sees them as a body part is going to be limited in how much they can help them. You really need to be seen as a whole person. You need to be reestablishing 3-plane movement and authentic movement. Movement on your feet, movement you do throughout the day, physical tasks, daily life. You're not spending your life laying on your back. So don't train on your back. You really want to learn the move without pain training. And it is a self-care method that works. Reestablish that functional movement. You can go to this website right here, and there is a free membership. So this is not about me selling you something. That is free for a reason. I want to erase pain from the world. Of course, there is a paid level for a lot more content, but that free level, many people have told me they have resolved pain just by learning the training in the free level. So please take advantage of that. I want to see you free of pain. You want to reestablish functional movement, real 3-plane movement in your life to move without pain and have lifelong well-being, because life really is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. There's also something called neurofascial inefficiency. And this really can wreak havoc in the body, especially if you've got chronic issues. Dehydrated connective tissue, fascial restrictions, compressed fascial lines can wreak havoc. They can alter your posture. They can impede your being able to walk without pain. There's so many ways this can really keep you from moving without pain. It's why I learned how to teach it well over a decade ago. And you want to learn this method. It's called the MELT method. You can go to their website. I teach a monthly class in this on Zoom. And I really, really want you to be able to know how to restore your neurofascial efficiency. You will notice a difference immediately. Immediately. I've had people in their 90s who had a severe forward head and needed 2 pillows to lay down on their back, and spent 15 minutes doing this technique and able to lay on their back with 1 pillow or no pillow. So this method works just as well. And it's a beautiful adjunct to the 3-plane training. Really, I want you to know this. And then there's something called asymmetry, where you've got differences in your body. One side of your body is stronger than the other side of your body. One side of the body is moving better than the other side of the body. It might just be a leg. It might just be an arm. It might be that you can rotate your trunk better to the right than the left. but that's an asymmetry, and that can cause problems. Tom DeLonzo Baker, a brilliant clinician, has created this method called total motion release, and it works. You can go to his website, you can find him on YouTube, but I have used this very successfully for many, many years. And you will see an immediate improvement and change from using this. All of these self-care methods I'm recommending, you will see an immediate change. Won't necessarily make you 100% pain-free the first time, but you will see a difference. So, what works for pain? Whoever you work with to help you with your problems must understand how the body performs and reacts through motion and real life functional living. It doesn't matter if you're strong enough to lift a car when you're laying on your back. You've got to be able to live life on your feet. Train your body that way. Know that everything's connected. If you've got back pain, it's probably not your back. It's probably your hips or your trunk. It might even be your ankles. You need to be seen as a whole person. You need to be informed so that you can make better choices and have improved outcomes. You don't have to be an expert. You just need to know some basic facts. Read my books. Take them out of the library. It's so important. I want you to be informed so that you can move without pain and have lifelong well-being. I will see you next week.